ubenya show ni bi ahwe na waja message enso ho ne akenkan eje ama the boss player Eugene Adipoku watena konwa kese ni mu a oje etata saa kopim se no nsia bebo ebe mai mu so efri nkonwa so de ene entena na ye woni papi ena edimamo ene enwumre the boss player boss good evening
Solo na mpombo ko de
nyame adom bibia ye fine
enwoma kama
bibia kama
okay yatena sibiem born again Facebook for ne sound ne mo say sound no eni ho enti bomoden na hwe efama omo se nyame adom efia de be na wotwe na petemu paibo ne ba so
oh yes 20
na oboabo ho de
o me boabo me ho
se ubelidi asa no
pa enye easy
be nyame aye
pa
o de Ghana be se nyame nsa
enye easy kra
yes na be
ai
okay se afi
yes
December bosome no
yes
eno ne bosome a afi bi etwato
ai
Ghana mfie nan bia no ye December bosome ne de to so enso
ai
eno ena ye de eto aba
yes
yimra se bedwamfo ni asa yimampanyini na afi mfie nan na so a chese December 7th ne ese kwa kugina ye police stations ahodo akoto aba e de akwa yimampanyini na afi yempanyifo ombe komra hye bedwafie na omakɔhye mra de ama aye Ghana na eduru sabre na ye nibre nibre tumi de obi wo ha uka che ne se solo onku ni fa kura mfa nyi tumi a
bebre na ye
ntini nyina no yese nyame bebo ye ho ban na oyiye e de free eye osefo ne nhihye yemu
ene esan bia tokwa bia menteme ho ase bia basabasa e bia ntini we eyodima mpaye enti diama o my Ghana
enena wotwe pepepepepepepepepe
okay
achekura no numu kwa kobobe nusia no na de ne hihye so pa nti ba bibia wo bia no beka ye ho
say ase he ya
efom ha ya ye bosheba building efom ho ya petemu mpaibo grounds ne ho
okay
grounds ne ho wa na ya petemu mpaibo ne ya na ababedu sampempenso yi
me buy the em say first edition ni
sa wo ba wanya say
me buy no me fan say make ka kwa afimu ani
wo ba wanya 1 year
make ka kwa afimu ani
wo ba busu me bem
me ba September ka 2 months
no wanya 1 year
ai
emreso eko enu achi ya ba yi
ai ti zi me afimu anu no
wow uko ya de ya de ese office wo ona udibo na gina chi
ai
ona udibo na gina chi ona gi o kasa o bada bai ai o baja hwan
osimi di zaka chi
o baja hwan bona gi di jano chafu bai che mi ana me bona again unya ye deni mi enye program
na bi de born in chen de emzo obeja zak emzo say de bi ncheche mu ne de emzo obeja zak
me say zaki to obeja born again
okay
nti zaki born again no say wa mantem to osene di kamfo
adelo kraman calculating you say we be na last
okay
say we be na last
okay
nka we bt
ampa
say we be na last
born again wa mantem say osene di kamfo
enye easy
say obi ba no be interview obo hrum na born again sniper kro car front hrum na born again sniper kro car front
there we say interview ni video no kwaya on sabe faso e kan no e ni asem no
ba fomo trafia
orende certain service
there be service we dey another
the services ni bia
hrum bo na born again sniper kro car front enu akwa dem ho ha no abase boss na me say bon o say me pese me ko adwira wafe uchi ana
adwira di oni de na me nimu ka
born again say there be boss ngofo bi de aduru bi aba na beso no mu ko adwira na ekoton
o de sam ko adwira o de sam ko adwira
se me mo aduru krodi enti de ho eno no say the solo can wetin join show no live on Facebook. Search for Promise Radio and afi oyepa and Promise Sports on Facebook na wo so wonsem a wo no obetimi edini nyina atodwa na afi ye biebiem ede amount e wo dwumadi so ye beso so no nsia na afi no nsia kase bo na aba betoa so Samuel K Mensa afi ne production team omo na aboabo ansem na no a ye ba bedidi hu nkomo awiei e wona se nwumrei e wo highway sports dwumadi ni so eti ba bibia wo bia no so do afidie ato a ye da wase bebre so do afidie ato a ohe TV ye da wase ohe Facebook ye da wase messages kakra ba George K Afram George my man George or say live in Tamale. Good afternoon. Do you know something? I'm very happy I'm very happy about what Kotogo did to them. Ha ha ha. Kotogo Papa B. God bless you people for giving us news always. I have nothing to give. The only thing I have is God bless you all in Jesus' name. Amen. Kwame General Lord. Okay. Watching you live from a Doom Railways. Okay. Babo on the Kwame na wadam funana. Aye. And I'm say Clementino ampa. Also greetings to Captain Siasa and Clementino. Okay. We also your question Usu. Also good evening guys. Watching you live from Abu Dhabi Arhaya Police Station. Oh, and I was share Eddie Free. Nti kakra aba enono. Ubetime de odi aba na wachire baabi ewo na abo din ne do nsem so ade ba na ede atudwa ye ka mo se dwumadi ede eben perfect skin and body therapy so na Boschaba electricals amuzu garlic bitters and afi OP wallpaper omo na so yasna ye de dwumadi ebremo NS Quarten or say Jibo is always on my man born and I like the way you guys have fun always. Love you all. We free NS Quarten or the free Bridgewater or New Jersey. Oh no, dear, but what day? Me join message be on Facebook. I love so be for America now. Oh, Debbie. Na be so be dey. Na me channel Facebook. Oh, channel Facebook. You NS Nkoni messenger na me message na da ho ache. Nya reply bia. Francis Apia, Mr. Francis Apia, ono so UK. On fire programming in Niagara. Mr. Francis Apia will say all that Goalkeeper players need now is how to manage them. Okay. Samuel Apia say AJ's Sports Complex needs an upgrade. It's not all about beating us. Okay. And also any day our day abba and no. Kwame Adomakon was watching the show live at Ashtown. Good evening, striker. Good evening, Kwame Adomakon. NS Quarten says solo. I haven't seen your message. Hey, any day aban. Ye be fia. En komoni bi ebedi e wo fie MP for Obuasi East. Honorable Patrick Boachi Yadom. Atwa ne nkomo ne so. Ono na de tudwa se aban entry se obeboa na waso efinisa na wapesika me de awura Ghana in Premier League a yebo mu. Na watoa so edin se bebe na atudwa se football no lack transparency. Ye ball no kamia ye se ye nhye dem bia enwoma ni suye. Na se uye kuo bi na uye sa anwoma na ebeye den so bi so ebedi ni sika ebehjem. Ehun sem wa ha ani nyina na ebehwe ene ewo highway sports dwumadi esom. Former goalkeeper Edema Kumasi Asante Kodoko Danlad Ibrahim ono so edin sem ye nsem ewo ha ye behwe na ya kan bafo we minim se Hafia FC so kai Hafia bafo okay Hafia pa okay from Hafia. Guinea yes goalkeeper ni Dedi Mohamed Kamara yes ofri Hafia yes na wotwe besi mo Kumasi aba join Asante Kodoko ba se free agent bibia totom bibia betutoma pass medicals na ansa na otimi ede pen esikrata so assign contract ede ama Asante Kodoko boku no esinyo no nko na eba dabi eba ni sa quota no abo ano se so mo trade dada o se mo refi I don't know so mo lobby for 10 o se quota say we lobby unya idea 5 na ebo ano se because Morifin Donzi ono so ho Guinea player na Donzo one Joseph Ablo boy no to the camera be kan ho 5 abo ano ana 5 ebe he na chiri you say Osambo Nel your Smart Abdul Hamid your Abdul Rahman Abdul Karim Yagub enti o de Morifin Donzo ba
na de Mohamed Kamara be kan ho a 5 abo ano
say 5 no ano
say na mo se ba ku bi so betimi asa ba 4
ah ofri hin
say mi
aso
okay
aso Enoch Morrison ono so yesi na awia yi na otena Kenya Airways mu awdenani eche Nairobi Musi go ma here no kobo
I go ma here
okay ntie behwe se onenema se Kenya de mze be 6-7 hours so
what they wakra
na hene wa
Africa the East Africa oko East Africa
na hene wa
oh se be bit say South Africa say ni emu sa Morocco wa
enwa
but all the compare Kenya there
Accra to Casablanca 4 hours
hey
uzi eh
It was my experience video. Na Egypt is where.
Oh, Egypt should take you around 6 to 7 hours. Yes, 6 hours 30 minutes here.
56 hours.
Now what do? Oh, Accra and Casablanca is straight.
Okay.
Then is straight there no te fast.
Straight down so I just say obo free Accra call ready general. Now e ka say by say omo ko de kwan be tintin.
Se sia no
omo si ni sia no mo ko.
Straight there is on the musa. So na me che no. Ba chia na na ko fa asemo eba no. Okay, so lonti yen hwe amonone ensem no na no pay ba for Manchester United supporter bi send me message. Omo bo ye fu pa.
Me
I'm see the way I would describe a Lenny Euro no. Omo ni nyo.
Me describe no say.
So say omo say abranti bi kwanza. Cry.
The say no no to be me kwanza.
I don't that so can say
people are not you see it's once he played for your club you don't see any in another player me ntisa how hey nothing no more yes sir kwanza ni who know in the Premier League in the Premier League
na Euro no ahwe no
ofi baby neighbor ba won ye hu no ho
ahwe no
we good wo ho no mo
question abuzanyima no
me hwe ni say
ahwe no
ma hwe no but the person me can say where he is coming from he's good there okay so ya there me nji wachini but we are for me enu a one place in the Premier League one is playing here
is it are you talking about baby Premier League you know and I say players me no potential omo as footballers
let's say o for the sir Consta has a huge potential
than
sir na do baby no Van Dijk any when I tell you Matip Munina ni hono na Kwanza was commanding the back of Jogo Mes. But no bo.
Nyane na wodi free race ni mo no.
Dabi race ni there na Van Dijk no mu film. Race ni say a crop na my film.
Sa.
Na say me dey bia makasa aso
na mo bo Manchester bia na Kwanza ejina mu. No na come back pass me no. No.
Na woman back pass woman back pass therefore you don't have potential.
Yeah sure mo FA Cup no.
Who doesn't make mistake?
Ko je no.
Enti yellow no wonyem yellow se blue se wonyem
ababa bantu ni bobo
but you see
say o form me no potential the ceiling no so
me dem hu ni sa
I would
Liverpool
na me only problem
Liverpool for na ko
twa only problem with Manchester United ne say
me dem hu ni sa
na say mo no players are omo huge potential by Manchester United no montimi reach on potential that is the only problem ba brantie ne pa mahwehwe ne last
omo hu ni ya na say bibi o Manchester say ade no
o say ne
omo say huge potential no is it that they don't see well or there's something at Manchester it doesn't matter what we potential about
for sometimes environment no so otie ebia you feel so comfortable working here because enyoma bi wa ha e ma wotimi perform so tell me china say ubetimi akọ into a different station and found how good you are
yes
but environment no afọ intima on perform
enti de ono ewo sa place ho no mo na already no or ma o glimpse of good ade no you don't downplay that person who dey catch me say yellow say blue say one no or no so or bibi
by the guy bafo the guy
what oh bibi or dey but no mess between the guy you play some ba ya ka
huge
na bibi oh and the first time you knew I'm not challenging or doubting the potential
enyoma
carry that potential into another system
no so onya ma ede bafo onya ma ede de waye
Thank you. And the one way and then so don't compare the two. And tell me say no you are when this guy has exceeded here.
One SCD.
Hey, Kwanzaa.
Na Kwanzaa dey no why league.
What's it why league? Hey, that's something okay.
What has he done? Dey na Kwanzaa here.
Liverpool.
Is it because of Liverpool?
Yes. We want to play for Liverpool cry some kitwa.
Oh, Debbie.
And partner do a Van Dijk at the back.
Debbie.
Liverpool deserve league him.
Na say you Liverpool.
Why?
Matip.
Na say Matip is a bad player.
Matip.
Matip is a super player. You see, that is where the problem is. And for the way the people see Matip at the point was playing from the center defense.
This is a league. The majority of the best players in the Premier League, if we different leagues, never league in the also.
I mean, a question as you.
The best
some point I can ask you.
What I'm
so that therefore it makes Obi league more.
So what I'm trying to say is
therefore so Obi more now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
And so and there's some example.
Menkasa, the best me say. The best me say. Player na woka na asem no. A woka mo mienu asem no. Kwanzaa obo Premier League. Euro obo French League before they moved to Manchester United. Inti ya assess o mumienu a e ba bi obi abo ne ball.
Yes.
And they ba assess o mo.
We ball how oyade, we so ball how oyade.
It's the debate of Premier League, no. Until so on so be opportunity to play.
And that's Premier League I was so saying French League, you know. You don't accept that one. Don't you accept that one? It is obi wa timi Premier League no. You are done playing it. Is that what you are telling Obia? And you know, Bobo is on what you put a bubble.
Until I am not see.
You accept or say Kwanzaa Premier League. Yellow say when also about French League. Why you know French League? Therefore, the modern born about French League no more. I don't know you fan custom. When Batones are now kind. And I say Kwanzaa, are you saying it's a Premier League no for Liverpool? One idea now. So who accepts this one idea there? The Premier League in itself is higher than the French League. Therefore, the Kwanzaa only cost more. The fact that he was able to play the Premier League, it's just why idea more.
So the fact that Foden was named as the Premier League Player of the Season. Now, Kylian Mbappe about French League in Tibet, because of Premier League into a better than Kylian Mbappe.
Again, what's I introduce you different subjects?
Me introduce you different topics. No, as I would downplay the French League.
Downplay which French? Me downplay. But you accept to say the Premier League is higher than the French League, don't you? When you into Musana, the Premier League is higher than the French League.
Yes.
So
it doesn't take away player be potential.
I'm not taking anybody's potential.
It's what I'm trying to see and discuss and say. I would tell Liverpool and from Masetica fan. I'm not taking anybody. You see, your quest, Benjamin, to make Kwanzaa look like he's an entity. I will not accept it. Means take him in there. But what I can tell you is say the boy that I watched last season in the French League. When you put these two players there as defenders, the qualities are Euro Debano, Kwanzaa and closer.
You see, that is you, and that is what you see in him. I see Kwanzaa as a super player that he possesses super qualities. Look, Mamika Seminchro, Mekai the year Liverpool were going for Thiago Cantara. You gave all manner of discretion. I challenge it. Catch us saying we will not succeed in Premier League.
But so only say the issue was injuries.
Oh, the injury.
Games that
maybe with that injuries, he didn't show anything. He didn't. He was just a player who came and played for himself.
I didn't. Liverpool. And a Mosala free Roma buyer, he became the king of.
Mosala, super. No two ways about that.
No free never.
You see, if he Italy na buy.
Roma.
So. Roma. So.
Yeah, what?
Why now you're mentally you? Because Minka say Obintimi Free League be my yard. That is not my point.
What I'm trying to say.
And it's trying to introduce that one.
What I'm trying to say. Leagues need a new standard. You're fan on Tuncheng. You're kasa about individual qualities of these two players.
But you admit say the standard, your quality helps you fit in well. So say standard no so na ultimate boy I just say you have quality I just say you're a good player and I'm a boy so what are we then talking about
me ball link me can answer
me can say na dey be na shifty what I was saying yen low ade say kwansa that is your argument and I'm patroness and I'm saying no me who is me who is
kwansa no na charge am England for
let's say to your friend they drop on last minute one could be drop on last minute yeah drop on last minute
dem senior we
I think I walk asa and I agree with you
only date my quiet on what you are reason is because your opportunity you hear boy need
you better to your Premier League ni
it's debating with you no it makes it difficult
into the one me no so that's your position me I disagree enti wo de omra Premier League ni mo no ba be nya ba bia me example my way we were talking about a player who has come to play for Liverpool a player me pena sempa and those days na me catch at Barcelona even at a point at Bayern because at a point at Bayern he was not good but the coach is saying ball no it changing no man a different role that we saw something good in him and realize that say na the ball no bonus city here then I look at Klopp the way about the ball in the setup I thought say oba answer ampa ampa anytime there be man say role na offense or Bayern ni bia no because the people around him were not like those were around him at Bayern no he kept losing balls and he defeat balls big crowd na go
Visa Kito Makakrebi so na solo mfa yankwa mo na kakrebi mra
no I'm even see one from anopa be see that Sabre say minim what Bafo really want to achieve with Oshase from anopa no
o kan wo de
team and the recruitment Liverpool ya wo de say onumbo August 16 year league no will start so minim why Bafo is so much concerned about the players that United are buying. United and Arsenal no more valuation.
So Bafo is not against the players United are buying.
No, also
Bafo asem nyina say
ontimbo.
Bafo asem nyina say if you say question ambusa na ye de anopo kan the continuation of the statement in the morning. Was kwansa better than euro. And no na all justify away. It's not about say Liverpool kope obi and no more nya na wan.
No person say so no
say also be man ugidi say kwansa ya de chen euro.
You see today for the gold no for the golden ball our no more na.
Our rankings no.
Where is euro? Where is Gerard Kwanza? Where is simple logic for you to judge these two players how they are ranked and how the world sees these two guys. Award na ebema for golden ball no. The young best talent in the world and I say in the year the review no. The simple question that we should be asking is Lenny Euro Nick Jara Kwanza on position is saying because Lenny Euro is in the top 10. Yeah. I think it's even the top 5. I'm saying Lenny Euro is among the top 5 or so. Where is Jara Kwanza? You see, as many Kenyan say a player that we are seeing now say he is the best among his age in terms of quality, sir. Center back will be no.
Our rankings as at 15 July 2020.
So lose Manchester.
Oh, them say we the general.
Oh, question na me be
say enye euro na odi kan but e was say yeah. Oh yeah update. As at 15th number 10 here Hendrick Brazil. Number 9 is Savio
Girona do aba
Manchester City. 8 Lenny Euro.
Okay, Leo.
Yes.
Now Manchester United.
7 Pau Kubasi
Barcelona.
Yes. 6 João Neves.
Benfica.
Yes.
So now if open PSG.
5 Warren Zaire Emery.
PSG.
Yes. 4 Ada Gula
Madrid.
3 Kobe Menu
Man United.
Yes. 2 Alejandro Garnacho
United.
And 1 Lamine Yamal. We are the latest. On the power rankings and yana a fluctuating kakra.
We say best under 21 players.
Yes, in Europe. Okay. Currently. Say near the award, award, say na rankings in the bay.
Like to see an
Lenny Euro in the French league last season. Now, at least in one more sorrow. United fee said, I the problem United facing last season, Jibu Obi him say United problem no basically was about defending no problem, especially when Martinez Iprai. So United had 3 centre backs. 3 centre backs, Brentwood, Delate, and Yeni Euro. After Euro aba. Now they are pursuing Delate and Brentwood. Now Omonia 4, this 3 to add to Martinez. Because the argument, I don't know, they want to sell Lindelof and Maguire. No more Jai Evans. Evans is a player. You want one more? Or no, be any answer. If there's an emergency, you push out, but you can't put me a 20-man squad. No Maguire and count, it will cause a problem. Put me here. Now, a friend is saying, a Lindelof, it will cause a problem. Evans, you said you want this 4 centre backs. Now, Evans, FIFA, what do you know? If there's an emergency, he comes in and slots in.
Okay.
I think all United are doing is that they want to beef up where last season they like it.
On creative environmental players with huge potential. Everything are rich on my level.
Say no more you. First, no, it is a problem
because
now with this structure,
you do much my players be a ball league be said no musibo mobo. I feel on Manchester United. I say I want more panny.
And the structure now with this structure. Now look at who is the assistant of Ten Hag, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Look at Nejuma Oye. Look at Nejuma Oye PSV. She Araba Abakuno then
yes.
Nejuma Oye go ahead Eagles. And see they are changing they are changing the system. Say the bear now, who are younger now ba. Ebe Juma. So
this is Premier League.
No, you have the case of the Premier League coach now say with this players are targeting now Ugati PSG near Brepe Joao Neves because the initial figure was 70 million
for Ugati.
Man United are not ready to so they are negotiating 20 now. PSG and Joao Neves say Kimi just say automatically it comes to Manchester United. To Ugati a bar up front wing we had any problem with the wingers.
So signings there but
Zexi and Hoyland. Holland may know the season man no. Sa original home ya o timbo pa. O hwe ende no. Ana coach ne e bet ben ne kremi
Kito nya abotre. First match at the 16th.
First match any first match Friday against Fulham.
16th.
But before the need kan atia city. Ah, need kan atia omo city. Ansala. Yakobo e na kwaba.
Se bibi aboko de. E ba ne edi nkomo. E ba ne na ayiwa hwe no. Goalkeeper no. Mohamed Kamara. Unhwe no. Mohamed Kamara. Keeper no free Guinea ba no no. Unya ni video kura hwe.
Na so be don't take foreign player for bia.
Eso o dago basabasa.
Mohamed Kamara no mate.
Okay.
Eso o
Mohamed Kamara.
Eso o dago basabasa. But problem ne say ade we ba for ye ba amoma yen hwehwe ho nkomo. Last season a big problem the Makotoko, and even 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago.
Boss, Kotoko
goalkeeping department.
Oh, say years back, Kotoko there.
But so yeah. Sabreno.
Yes, you do time we crown national keepers bed 3.
Oh, I know dear.
We done 2 now. We have done 2 now. We have done 2.
But Sabreno, no more Mutiachino. No more happy so Mutiach.
Ah, okay.
So it's a mention. But no more Mutinachino. Yana kofa problem aba.
Also nya keeper obeja tum say obetena achiri.
Yes. Team bia no. Uhia o first choice goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Goalkeeping e what department e rotation. We dey clubs ni na e rotation ho. Nti uhia first choice goalkeeper. Say nye prayer yensesa no. So tell me chance. O second choice no. Eso gitum say odi obi achi. Third ne kura de ana mostly no e da so bon se goalkeeper no o ne be 38 39 and I saw a young for kwezo do mo tenchira mo mpene na ko fast ma ba nti ye ba sa de ne ye be hwe Kamara ya obey Obaba to Fede Kasare.
Now when you be ahead, when you be ahead.
I said na me bisa we.
No, oboti me o.
Because
Half year. Yes.
E dini, o se dini say.
Like it. Half year.
But on dini na say player no.
Mohamed Kamara.
Yes,
goalkeeper.
Okay, nti me ko hwe no.
Afi na ko hwe no. Okay. Solo
boss.
Bobo soy.
We dey me bobo
soy. Dey ma say ha so nyoma e ko kama.
Oh yes.
What did nkomo ho?
Me di nkomo pa na update kakra wo. And pastor na I'm picking some signals say ABA very soon as of will issue a statement to clear the election as to how the technical team set up will be like. Yeah. Okay. And you know, for what I'm picking idea, it's most likely say House of will issue issue in the coming days to give a clear election as to how the technical team will look like.
Okay.
And I understand say story na here no hano pano generated a lot of discourse or a lot of House of Folk groupings and platforms.
Story what are they no?
Yeah.
Astenga director no.
Advisor.
Advisor let's go kwa no. But and then I'm tell story be. Say the idea of has the Watara eba no. Nan komo fane mass.
No, originally he was not coming as the coach.
102.7.
And to obedru Ghana na a mo situation no. And e chese na supporters na ni abre no.
Yes, any pressure on the woman.
And omo yes sadia.
Also so enough for now.
Yes discussion no.
Yeah.
Na dey be head coach.
And then they have to take, based on the watch and you have to go back to.
Okay. Tini nyina na ye be hwe na
me wo ho kakra because I'm picking more and I'm sure say ABA
picking more. So I picking more.
Yeah, and
danger man.
Nobody should rule out the inning thing.
Still as a coach.
Christopher Enin, has he proven enough to be the head coach of us?
Sentina only said the structure will be that Ouattara will have a say or a stake, but in terms of preparing the team, in terms of tactics and formations, no, Enin will have a lot of work to do.
Is he up there? Has for no my
I think they think so because Enin no, Chelsea now. I understand that he has done a lot of work outside Ghana.
Yeah. Where
we need other places are. And now, also at the French, no, into bit in Ouattara, and someone said, oh, yeah, I understand, but
Opportunity Kappa.
No, Goalkeeper. So I say,
go back for some more.
I'm Richard.
That's the
don't start it.
That is the best.
Don't start it because it doesn't come in.
And you best start it after foreign news, no. Yeah, start it.
Don't start it because
the reason why I
said
how should go back for some Bodu.
Watara
and back also say go for Onyin Tumze Bodu should become the next coach of us. Now say
me nyɛ sure sɛ ɔno mpo ɔbɛka so
bɛba anti ɛba mɛma ne ayi obed mɛma bɛ 3 minutes no ma reason na ba for so ma 3 minutes na so ma reason na ya hwɛ sɛ Samuel Bodu ɛyɛ asɛm so boss sisi so
the 3 Lions of England ewie ya omo de aba abonten sɛ omo pe coach omo advertise sɛ omo pe coach na coach omo pe no oba ujumadi yɛ miensa de di kan Ubelidi no develop the senior national team no ma win a major tournament na consistently ye can top ranked teams we are here time be and also won be rule number 1 no rule number 2 e was inspiring leadership to world class technical team almost St. George's Park na third one no we developing one maintaining strong relationship with club Bia England player isi akan ewo ho to mo de coach an oba no jumadi miensa na de asonsa oba bedi topmost also a major tournament e de ma the 3 Lions of England eno eye omo criteria omo de ato wono ma omo epe coach after say Gary Southgate step down ewo adwuma no Cesc Fabregas walidi Como e de omo ba Serie A na awie woma confirm SSS assign a 4-year deal with Como long term or to so ediamomo na eno no ba ye no and a confirmation say first signing edema Cesc Fabregas ewo Syria no Alberto Moreno ana Osiakan enso edema Villarreal wabo edema Liverpool pen ono any player ene oma confirm ese omo assign Chelsea ese omo pe new goalkeeper oba ene Robert Sanchez abe compete for number 1 spot no na omo gidi ese Georgi Petrovic ebia no free Stamford Bridge intino womu ntimi rely on Petrovic and also di free ho eba uko Japan womu Olympic team no yesi ababawa bi wom na ababawa no ye frɛ no Shito Miyata wako akonom ensa akosmoki entoma yi no ede no every Olympic team no 19 years say oye gymnastics no gymnastics pejo 9 ni ade no on the screen so no kan bi wako smoky ewo team no camp awasa akonom nsa ka ho ayapam no ese onkofie Man United say pe team no Jai Anthony ede no aman on loan nemo me wo se team chrono o prepare say obetia Anthony ni wages o be say £200,000 a week and sana omode sa player no amasa team no on loan na oko heavyweight boxing mo 2023 Abrante bi ni Anthony Joshua eko ye friend Robert Helenius ewie me wacho ababonte say World Boxing Federation womo abane no ni nyina ne say okofa duro bi a enu ho kwan eso fa ese duro no e de clomiphene na clomiphene no so no ma chese e boosti o system ne o testosterone na o ni padua nim no enti ho eni kwan so okono ma say wanya 2-year ban e de free boxing mu na UEFA enso investigating Rodri ene Alvaro Morata na no omo gi euros no yesi omo celebration ene omo ko chante say Gibraltar e can spay mine no Gibraltar can spay mine no asem omo kan ni UEFA say political tension that Spain ne Gibraltar ntem no ene wo kwan se mrante no omo sa chant na yesi de
iska ko to Morata penama na bebo he ka se amane 7 matches ban bia
ndi ene say UEFA investigate Morata ene Rodri enso
UEFA president number
yes am compare ma
me ka se mi kire no
Mate me pa ma
problem bia
me pa ma de me de sorry no Everton wo mo eboboku no aso na Everton na ebeto dwa ese nanka Fred Kane group wo mo take over ewo Everton and komo twetwe cross between Farad Moshiri ono Everton owner ne consortium ene Fred Kane group na wie ababonten se enkomo twetwe no a collapse into take over no entumi amaso Fred King group yi wo mo na AS Roma eyomo dia ewo Italy na nkom bepe Everton enso ato edi aka ho a entumi anwie pay ama say deal no a break it down into Everton yenya nton enfama Fred King group ya eno enso ene de ba na no ada na Rosenborg Man United 1-0 ma Liverpool for no ebu se kakra ewie ya Preston North End womo so achi Liverpool anomo mo ekabako womo entumi anti intino and slot we the first game awabo behind closed door
line up no
no closed door Salamu nyina bobi intino
Akito Manchester United Liverpool news
Liverpool for also pay lose power kuncha pay lose power intino Liverpool so lose
Man U chen Liverpool
yes honom na no ne de eba boss me sorry na we no me so for panyin ba ko edi ne birthday
Solonie
boss nse aso ne de me fa ni agro kra intino uko Kenya say Good Shepherd Methodist Church Reverend Frank Edu Akwa ono minister in charge ewo Kenya say Good Shepherd Methodist Church Reverend ene that screen so no ene Reverend awoda nyankopon enhia sofo panyin na onye ne kese emfama ye mame boatma ene se yemfa fidi kese so na yenwehye Reverend Frank Edu Akwa of Kenya say Good Shepherd Methodist Church happy birthday boss ye de si ye kona dwumadi na to aso.
Welcome to 102.7 FM.
Okay, so you better say, you better share. Why? Bafo wa ha saa so na Alasan Said Zakito ono so ha na captain siasia siasia de na gise de VVIP bia ye special yibi ne de kofa ne ba ada wonti de si office wo
You said them wrong.
Bafo wonti ba siasia ba no e be mamu yes.
Nyeba what tiny is here.
So aya tete ho kakra.
Sama mambodi
say
dia what tiny mbre ya
oba beto. Okay, enti I promise 102.7 Jumadi ni din highway sports.
Welcome to 102.7 FM.
Okay, yantwa so obedi ekwono na wo se ansa na ekwa manane no so fu se has problem ni nyina no so mo fa samobodu a ebe so wo problem ni nyina sana wo kan
Who's a coach don't mean solve a problem, but coach between what move from baby agina de akobe. And I think Samobodu is the man for the House of Folk job.
Chichirimuye
Jibo hu there's Samobodu be here for House to Folk. A time I want sign players. But I will take you over.
I'm the Liverpool lineup na boba for. So first half no. Jaros, Bradley, Van de Beek, Pansa, Simikas, Jones, Elliot, Soboslai, Endobeyino, Doc, Salah, and a Carvalho. After second half no. Davis, John the Dyer, Stevenson, Nalu, Phillips, Chambers, Endo, Besetich, Moulton, McConnell, Kumas, and a Gordon. Until Boma Liverpool substitutes Ben Beck, Noni, and a Afe Blair. On so Ebembe Bobby de my Liverpool. So yeah, on first preseason game. Preseason day, I'm found Tina Damika Zakito mon pen drive no. Last year, Mkaza Manchester Kubo match me. See team na ye. The start league and go for na ko be 8 matches no more 3 points. Asama to omun. Obed mamenti way.
His Excellency.
Obed to asuma.
So, Jibo, my conversation is very simple when it comes to how to folk names and some. If we all believe, and let's say if we all believe, based on the performance of Ouattara, dear Ouattara, Ababe or had to folk nature say. If it's anciano, dear Watcherano, unless send your member says about the Watcherano, a human opinion won't mean yet. Now, the issue is available coaches or Ghana near him for. The issue is available coaches in Upon na Yebida. Again, one the test system, the hard to folk system, I say. When I hear Juma pain, I'm home for so one you can be guided by the history to prevent such information from happening. And the best person is someone would on be pain from baby Amimijana. His experience in the Ghana Premier League, and he has the experience because Brokum Chelsea ended up in the top 4. Where do buy Brokum Chelsea now? Matches, but they still ended up in the top 4 with Samuel Boadu. So his last job, he did not disgrace himself as a manager. And his time at Tato Folk when disgracing him. So all other emotional and political decisions, and you want to make sure on the field, the bet me to improve how to folk. If it's about fans' relationship, how Boadu relationship with how to folk supporters, it's a fact here. So if you want to win the love of the House of Folk fans, going in for some Boadu idea, and he can set the foundation that based on the wire pain. So even when he gets a slow start, me ahead the wire pain so confidence from the fans. This is on the field issues na make he will have it. Improvement of players. What so it mean improve players. Or you have to folk. And a Suraj ya man for penny man he. What Suraj and Abodu. Net saying. But Suraj and Suraj will be a team. He's on the verge of being taken out of the House of Folk system. So, in as much as you are going to buy expensive players, you need a manager that can improve or maintain the form of these expensive players. Time and a cut Dennis Kosa for Blasters, under which manager? Yes. Even Boadu time no crown. Obi Junior scored the win goals under some Boadu.
Kosa for Blasters, even when he was at.
Mommy. And my point is that Boadu's improvement of players, there's a lot you can say about him. You Salifu Ibrahim and Asamoah Boadu. After Boadu, Salifu being the same. Even Richard Atta, Richmond Ayimokrana near Kano. Yes, onye goalkeeper trainer, but the confidence of the man in team you win. Boadu enya so much of expensive stars as how Jibo. Foreigners bebre amuko fabai. Na coach ni hu omoda, but he was still managing them. The worst performance for Boadu was FIFA. FIFA with an FA Cup victory, which takes House of Folk to Africa. Into back-to-back period that Boadu deal has no. And the house equal Africa ni nyina.
Yes, every full season be spending be omunya trophy.
Halves, yes. So when you 1.5.
Yeah.
You has the trophy in the koi. Enya fed ya grow. And if you are looking at all this now, Obeka said there was support from the management. Jibo, support from the management. Boy, do free omunjai. Nekosi saying. And then you be now support to no team resource. That is something I sometimes club administrators who do grab a mistake. No, Papa be not T Division 2 where we actually do many and he plays into me bonko poom. Udi agraba e chire dwumani nyina ba wanye nipa obebo akopo mu a we chire dwumani be kwa. So yes, you can talk about operations behind the scenes, but sa ha some gusu operations ba omo te fa so and omo te fa so omo bre omo te so pa. So if it's about a head coach for heart to folk, emotional decisions yan fanton chain, political decisions yan fanton chain, why not on the field and consistently? If you are watching Samuel Boadu, the worst position you FIFA. Coach na can ask him in almost 5 seasons. Don't you FIFA because medium back to back. He was in the top 4. But I could not the first, but I could not the second. No, I could buy Mina Shaksa. Born young because that Sharks the Boba ref, you know. By that time, the medium was even leading Sharks 1-0. And at first half, Sharks the Boba Kobo referee. Until he might think just had 3 points, he was going to be on top of the league. So my point is that if it's about player improvement, fans' relationship, history with the club, understanding of the Ghana Premier League, I guarantee instant impact.
Yes,
why should you go for anybody else?
Danger, man! Danger!
Well, the line of argument now, I'm not looking at it from that perspective.
I would have for one glass over.
The before say, Boadu has just picked up a job at Chelsea and is driving it gradually. And I think say Chelsea they could do baby to build back the stakes in the Ghana league, known as Ghana football. Then he will probably be considered for some other jobs. Looking at House of Folk, senior architecture and it's here, you know. Say Boadu be drop into it. I don't think say ever buano.
It's the same
system. No, so field say say the first coming now on mayor more system. He was not known to the system. The system didn't know him until our fufro. So ekoya bra unfi say they got to know themselves, no, the true characters or images of both of them lay today, and you could see say na emfa. And I don't see it happening now. And say me say Boadu give me opinion now. make I say onye Chelsea one more season or even two mfanka hon. Then from there, you can probably now look at if say the grass is now green again to come. And no idea at has for the grass is not green. Even materials now, so both far. The materials he met at that time was far better than what it pertains today. Materials now both far at that time no. Now a year papa. Even though now Kofi Koji was not a day, but he was a striker who gave I think both about 10 goals or more. Efie Banye was giving you some goals. Same as Patrick Razak was providing some assist and a few some dropping here goes here and there. Kojo Bin Junior, not the need kakra ababeka home. Look at the midfield now, Bodu Beto yeno. And fortunately for him, sorry for Di Maria ababeka home.
Boy, your cousin Zimbabwe Fabregas. No, and
Saboche. Those were the guys who were marshalling the midfield. So inside this here.
That particular season of Benjamin.
Pointing whether
to us to about for my microphone at the time microphone
you are trying to distort my flow. So we share some materials now. Now would be compare near. I media say what do seek my opinion and I'm my advisor. Make us say only Chelsea in one more season can or maybe even two. Now on farm building who be now ABI I do certain no maybe not the grass will be a bit better than as it stands today. Because clear say Oba there will be a lot of expectation from him. And boss, and my own say by the time Bodu Ofi House of Folk no. Now the last part season the season before the season now or the choir no. Now the performance as a coach and as a club no performance. They were channeling bad results. Fortunately for him now, it was a season no the transfer, why any business. I choose to place he wanted. Nobody interfered. No single person interfered in the choice of players. Yet he had a bad patch and led to say nice Oko. Of course, he by this time I say a lot of introspection, and so ebi obehu say we had say me tia ha na nkase say me tia ho ebi ha na say therefore say ebi as an opportunity no babaka he now knows and will know how to go about it, but for me not now. Not now because the whole House of Folk system no they even appears to be confused for my liking, and he will come because Oba no unless he say be obi catch and say the entire problem House of Folk near supporters and therefore so Oba their supporters no will lower the problem and then he will be free and they work there, then that is fine. Okay. But I don't see it as such because even at the time the supporters no there were challenges. At a point he was getting bad results. For what I have been told, I know just somebody who whispered into my ears. It got to a point. Now I say, obey the backbone of both Boduno. They, for what I've been told, they even had a fallout.
Bodu need to wait.
Yes. At a point, nobody described Togbe as a technical director. Say, or building that relationship to that point for me, which shouldn't have been the case. And the no circumstance was so about now, as I say, Otimini Togbe related to that level and consider him as a technical director. It means he was having technical discussions with Togbe. And he said, Edu baby, now say the same people don't fall out. It is too early for them to now remarry or come back.
Okay.
I don't think they have done enough work on themselves, either Togbe or the board not entirely, or board himself as a person, for them to now come back and say, okay, yes, I'm back, and then yes, set the marriage on in motion.
Then Jamida says, Zach, Yankona kakaka
asemo
also wa hwa yina hu no
no yeah ma
hwe half ya no hu no
yeah ma check out for recent ni nya
we hu Mohamed Kamara
da me hu Mohamed Kamara ti ebia na
a former player no
menim ko makọ me ko hwom last season aha ma
hwe last season na hu dia
squad ni nyina
wa mu na na yom goalkeepers
no more forward keepers bia na
ma inti omudin
if I've not cleared it okay any
Robert na boy he no free
club
ba what is oba
club na
anti na omo Mohamed Soma 28 year old omo Yannick Epani 31 year old Sekou Kamara 22 years
onzi goalkeeper hweniye Sekou Kamara Mohamed Sekou Kamara hweniye
Sekou Kamara ni yo
hweniye na hu Kamara wa hu
22
Kamara for so mienu no half your goalkeeper and about 2 years
that's a wo bedu di made na be so
one day no
confirm so ni Kamara first goalkeeper I think that
Mohamed Soma Kamara can ni wana
Debbie Soma Kamara can there's another almost 2 goalkeepers
gomo ene 4 ne de Sekou Kamara na wase 22 year old ntiminza men check Sekou Kamara ebia na Mohamed
so same mo mana mko ye ho adwuma biem
nti yehwe Sekou
ko half ya ho
mami say
Sekou Kamara o say ya you akomia bibia boko de
o adom obani
enyoma ye kama bibia fele
so far there so very
enyoma ye kama
so very good
wo be memu
that say
edu gina mema na mu wo competition akọ awie yi da bia obedi nkunima mama
all spheres of men's life wo de megina me yupo
ebi ne he na ahwa wo gina mema na mu abetime wi
so ye kwa akon
sesei
mpaso ene ni na
edu gina mema na mu mpaso abewi ni ama
eno so yakon
wo de bewi ni ama mema
straight
my sense form
straight eno de sade no se me no ye do 2 metrim so na me wo fa bi 2 metrim
sesei
okosa akon na ugina mema nyina nam nti no so make sure say won fa gugu mafi it has always been at the back of my head nti no me kwa that is my dream deko you know me so aware of that
okay
nti anytime bia you want me to represent men don't fear bravo so the people we are aware don't fear na say some of no
okay
na omo komo no manage ho
then
bravo ni obedient some of ka no omo ka no manage ho because you know
o say HR
papa no
be sports aí na o team bay o Chelsea Bekum Chelsea and I say they Chelsea Abuche Chelsea okay
you know the money interesting is that board do there no the man board free has to folk board no want to part and has to folk management or so on part so you got your point na the do ni say ese baako iti humble pie na okoka say me sorry because one side free say ensem bia e be ba out it is alleged say sansem no everybody who buy you know e be go mu fia na it doesn't represent the truth. I just what that here as you say if say board do betimi about out you come and say and some way you know I am sorry say sansem no e course sa na ka so folk aduma no wo ho ma no because say personally I mean no nam I could share board wo certain place and I me try say nanka me say say no board be ya but board to free say that those no did not come from one so I dem no infin ho e do no ntimi enko pache wo so eno na ko ba say ne opogun fa ninku dware am on pai because he feels that san no They don't come from one of so. But you know, I don't even go patch. Okay. You see the point? I don't know, ma. Sent him answer. I say, not supporters any push pa.
Since I bet my boy, will be interested to know those in some.
By microphone now, or in
a come a say, bit my boy, will be interested to know in some chrono.
Of course.
Sometimes in simple or private. I want to be personal. You
can also change and say based on issues near CC, you know.
Yes.
Between board do name penny for no more has abreno.
At that time, no.
And Mania then said, "Obi make attempt of bringing back board to her." Said,
"I was about for cast. I was saying, board to go craft fall out. Or man said I'm fall out. The information that I had was even when board left House of Folk, what we from Fred. But not that issue as simple. So bet me back to House of Folk. I said board no, I can say. Same way, Abia, you say, and try. Okay. Out and now, but what was also felt to say, it's difficult for him to say that because who says, I know if you know. Oh, that way. So now I adding because I'm sorry, could have sent Bodu back to House of Folk.
Okay.
It was left to that.
And no one can.
Sorry to who?
To some of the management. Okay, let me be blank here. Maminko. Odote and I can be at that time.
Uncle sorry in Chromo.
Felt to say, Bodu Tono my supporters no.
Or Tom.
And to the extent that Abu Freeze Bodu was reporting directly to go on come to selection and Nayanoe. They were not dealing with him. He was not dealing with them. Bodu was offered to be the tanker director no. So yes squad no to go direct. There's no way, not a single time I interfere here. So looking at how they were able to bring Bodu to House of Folk. Now I could do some members, I could do now I could supporters no. So as someone interfere, as someone what I say. Oh, they felt say then if that's the case here, Bodu one or the other. So has a faction. Bodu echo follow that faction no omo territory. Et after na someone eba no. Even though free board one but if someone eba and someone keka.
Okay. There's a board who used to support us, you know.
They talked
against board members.
Okay. Which they first say I don't know. So a coba say who that board they got your point. After no supporters no be crown. You know.
Okay, Kabi.
You know, I could buy one say so to be out because and send you a course. Ebia and try your YouTube. Everyone go straight to them.
Okay.
Behind the scenes, Grana. You could have solved that.
Okay, Kotokoni has. I think that match should be Kotokoni has or before or prior to that match.
I don't go to Kotokoni has. Okay, two I say Obi Obia small
okay say it went viral, even including this house. Yes, what do you lineup? And was Sunday lineup no. And now Obi catch and say once it's a lineup no. Now for players been we shemini at the day. And at a point, these hands were being pointed at these individuals. Yes. Meanwhile, now what do and final lineup mass uncle full more training grounds? They were not going there. Yet now I say and those two lineups nina emanated from Bodu and then it went out there and then it went to the public domain and it was made to look like Sanko Foruna or Mokache Bodu so on the lineup when he had not given them his lineup and were bastardized in this country and no conquer that. Then again, Richard Atayere, you was over Kaya. In Penifono say, more Matana. In Penifono, more Munya say, in Penifono, more Bodunya say. And Bodu catch me, according to who say, okay, all the remember Boha. Yeah, Atayere say, Bodu catch or no, coach catch me say, in Penifono say, Mammy Matana. Unfortunately, all this hands were still being pointed at some certain people. You have not given them your lineup. You have not spoken to them. They have not told you, say, men for be now.
Okay.
Tina make us say back to House of Folk no. A basic crimes and check a cancer. Me, I'm not talking about even the competence as a coach, and I say, even though the later part, none of the results when he even did his own recruitment, choose where he want to have his preseason and everything, the results yet.
But just 3 matches. And that matches no. They against Kotoko, Mediana Stars.
Then you Kotoko no be
No, because say a coach.
I train now enough for
the one no. Obodo Kotoko. Okumase. And I'm say na match baby Mediana. He lost to Diana due to Kotoko on Obo another draw boy Bienza. Lost to Olympics. And how can you just say this are bad results? But for
3 points. And you're bad.
But look at
but it was 3 points.
Yeah, but also based on the
performance,
based on the CSC. I don't know.
Anyone because I know.
And the coach bodu our supporters ni bi enei o masterte amode to mpanyifo nim se nkebeya komo ko fa ne samra has team na se beye den ise
ene masesa bia time so akwa ma e bia na begu so ma ene ma bia heli wounds no and o metimi get it back. In fact so hepa there the water ye
bodu beye.
Oh, of course.
But for young Kotoko goalkeeper and sense no.
Boss.
Maybe I'm a coach may you cry 1 year. The last 3, 4, 5 seasons. If there is one department a creative problem, some coaches or Kotoko goalkeeping. Ye first choice goalkeeper, second choice, third. No problem as start even within the supporters. Adena Felicena, Adena Ma Baloro Ada, Adena Danla Denda. Ferregasari obada bay a new pointer bafo ese mu se Kotoko first choice goalkeeper ni the oba be di na chi ne betia se odi first choice goalkeeper na chi ai ba enkofa problem bia emma you say e Kotoko history titini nyina Kotoko kura timi nya 3 goalkeeper no mu nyina wo national team
but yes and even Oka Danlad, Oka, Felix, Ne, Abarura, and they said they were all national team goalkeepers.
Yeah.
And really the issue. But how you are able to manage it, and I don't know, purely managerial and technical. For instance, Asari, the reason why all dragging the feet, and now Oka say now of favor, they move to House of Folk more than Kotoko. And they say, or no Asari no. Or GDA be say, if or some House of Folk, he probably is walking into the team as probably the number 1 or the starter. How Kotoko, almost a CIA assistant of today, there's an established number 1 already in Frederick Asari way 32. Asari way, I think he's in his late 20s, if I'm right.
Frederick should be 23, 24, yeah.
So mid 20s, I think he's a mid 20s. Okay. Early 20s, say the man at 32, bench warmer for the junior brother. Say if who will be better managing year. Yes, so he's in mid 20s. So when you be about managing managing year, then mini problem. But first and foremost, no, I saw one more sign who say, Papa, I shall need to say all but on of a peguada. And there are more reason why he seems to be favoring the House of Folk move. Adiama has the issue between Asari and has any the player and club, club to club. Olympics has now issues because can Olympics episode J be free house for on this no house for who say player can I think 2 or 3 months for the contract you at 32 there they are not ready to pay that much. But only 8 meeting Kotokonsa AGB on entry. And people say they can do same, especially when
I disagree with you.
That
statement is boy no go terminate the contract. So the guys team Kotokonsa, what do you mean by that?
Automatically Olympics.
So Kotokonsa say team boy no try do one can say okay say
boy no try man try
the boy
what was saying
on record the boy there to Olympics with manager
from
the boy went and paid 30,000 to Olympics.
Yes, so
no
Zakito, how much were Olympics asking for from Kotoko?
1 billion 100,000 as of 30,000 exactly. I don't want to exactly because Kotoko didn't want to pay. Eventually Kotoko found the best
Babo to aso.
Wisi chuma o.
To aso. They say ni nyina na say Emmanuel Ntwi eto no out of contract. E wo Olympics.
Paid by Kotoko.
Eno de Emmanuel Ntwi na eto no out of
contract. Kotoko gave him money to buy himself out of contract.
Emmanuel Ntwi na eto no out of contract.
Who Kotoko gave him money to buy himself out of contract.
O man first car.
And the best can finish it. So the money is very important.
Kotoko an first can directly an come Olympics player and yes.
Now so Kotoko
technically we do go football yima. Emmanuel Ntwi no and eto no free contract mu. So what the message? Anya Kotoko. So oti hey. You find say bia one oil power contract. Na radio station for Fraba.
What be bia na?
Unya baby abako. You bo ha ewu, obi ani baby akọ.
Basa. Ade.
Ya haya na ebo, obi ani baby akọ.
Okase mu yo.
Hwede. Obi ani wọ ko baby a. Ye wie wa ha. Ye wie wa ha ya fi ya na wie. Eni baby akọ. Nti why wadwen so be ko baby asesa wadwen na ni baby akọ. Okay. Haya.
Abrabo konti o.
O say.
Baby
ani ha. Baby ani ha. Haya na ye wie wo promise no yere pa. Oni baby akọ. Nowhere to go, danger man. Say any baby akọ.
Who create problem
bay.
Stop emphasizing on it.
But that is the truth.
No, but you are too much emphasizing on it.
Eti ba for dem be dem say obi ba na bi ohia wo ba for. Na akoyo negotiation. Ebi a wo so medical wo yere pa na nipa ne diska ne ma wo. Na aba na obetua e wo ba for no abeton out of contract.
Mbako ye miska se me nkotom say mama miska ka mintimi nto.
But wo beton out from contract.
O miska na me koto.
Ti say me memfa me honya example. Me boy yere pa. Na me ye na mkache Mr. Ajman say ono an Mr. Kese nko dili teams ni mienu no an Mr. Kese ko die oyere pa na to me free casement straight so what the mention say oli die ne die se Kotoko kwa na diska ne man na ona kwa na Olympics for kwa kan otwe ska na mo no free ho
nti Kotoko
asem ni nyina no eti to goalkeeping say
eti be mom die me feel say largely or ebeye how they will manage it because we are football club now we are fortunate na unya goalkeepers mienu omu nyina standard no sra eboa because in football loss of form ho injuries ho suspension ho no mo na ye what time we club akutimi ko national assignment na still na competition no ho no mo ebia wo behia ene ade ntika eno de nka me de ka me ni problem ho after all say is kind of wo tua edu baby no Man City had Ederson and I say they had Ederson the second goalkeeper from simple Ortega. I think say on any day he can be a number one in
Bauer levels now.
On say Ederson
was a bencher. Or say obi we anymore ya dey channel.
Yes.
Sort of
yes. Yes. Anything make us say
because he says as my year can. At a point, on the players be over based on a come of so back Kotoko. And then you maybe on my work club ni supporters ajo matum no. So goalkeeping issue they to create division crowd supporters. Okay, Felix issue.
Yeah.
Recently that lad because obi ti say Felix baby Kotoko for far ne free here e dey buy no they see Felix say or one of them and know the future of the club it is all for goalkeeper biba so me di Felix anima na supporters ni match that lad the same thing
I think there a lot no how na coaches in handle no o say Felix okoware okoware ana masokunadu e dey I think one of them be say
Kwamba, sorry, Kwamba.
So, whatever I not consistently, or Felix opportunity man in some back. And then more Felix lose or will take you over.
Yeah.
You see the point. So, the supporters know what feeling say. So, can one, he's part of them to acquire a fast who join a coin. What I say, by the performance. What I say, I don't do Jano. obi say goalkeeper Dan Lad any way dey Dan Lad a national team oba wonya 1 or 2 bad games and akotoko eyi no in most cases obi a national team goalkeeper say 1 or 2 be it sound oba behwe but kotoko eyi na nsem na machire ya no mo mote what I say boy no stubborn or sabotage management and there may be a place that time as well lead the players among my papa almost salary be as almost can be and once him and people yes people were using that against him and you know they thought to say it was as a result of that and man na and you know a real supporters team one na eno ababe even though people ananka you know it got nothing to do with that but any probably kokaka asane ma no and a real supporters team na kofa problem no but so before say how the coaches manage those situations also very important because na kotokonya two goalkeepers on national teams what I say at the point in time at that time manager can no hoy ayo manom
I so say sabre no say the na city na nei sa keepers in competition say
no and I'm going to depend how you manage them
they don't manage
what I say kotokonya Edward Ansa I think other side be share na kotoko what I say we na two national team goalkeepers no I think how they manage it is very important he moved he moved you move but unya issues there where they buy
there were underlying currents but it was
and that is the best for some problems no senior you two way remember the program the program na say they be bana Omar Zakito ekasa more okasa 10 minutes do some 5 no yimia right I react and I say vice versa Zakito react but say if you are able to contain that that's it bibia am out na be free akwa
ben nyomebo ho a say wo manage eden and now we obi a o manage situation be so mfa ho nkotum so tell me chenase because they say Dan Lad kotoko e bia second or third choice goalkeeper Dan Lad based on the profile because wako World Cup as third choice goalkeeper the Black Stars and found how you manage the situation Dan Lad on tear say that
but in the way team no am work because so that like okay do e bi na kotoko make 18 months ka go
e bi no
anya twice o
e bi no
but then so when him say I remember back in Faisa Eric Ajimaya na somebody na wo na somebody dey kan wasem obo number 2 bobi answer number 2 bobi answer national team player Eric Ajimaya table or 4 and at that time second Faisa ko bobo that's it because bobi answer wo wa obo say that say best Eric Ajimaya to number 3 na say your man start o ko alaji mo say we were national team say protect no if some of us near tiase actually you know I got to understand it say okay when the person get the opportunity the national team there are some I be a demand privilege be as all demand it's like that but Kotoko did not do that and the coach or no make the coach no did not do that e ba say somebody for every coach
it based on this situation Zach any advisable say Frederick Asare number 1 Kotoko should get a goalkeeper or better say or number 2 or a second choice goalkeeper
no you see all over the world Jibo Jamaican club footballer and adding to get say Obenya team to give that kind of competition among their goalkeeping department because the only department that you change unless there is injury or baby any change and almost no ade enya de wa say ni say ana coaches no bi na yomodin say you be say we this is my number 1 listen when Alison Oprai sa kele hade no da oda pa akwane da bruta but Alison no turn over bench 1 the next game now Alison is starting kele her back to bench because over there who kele han ya mo ya we say we number 2 if Alison is fit on either eti sa you know yes the second choice and just onye keeper onya de o and that's one in one team that he is very good but as what I say the number 1 no is ahead of me it's ana competition dey say competition ba because okofa keeper on number 1 no gap no air too much so first one I know to relax eti e on say second choice no he should be as good as the number 1.
Sir.
Yeah, because as good as number 1, I just say time be number 1 in Obiano, but me under. But it should be someone who Albano. He knows that I'm number 2.
Position.
No. Many be other. This is a win. No. And now say extremely because okay, David here eba from. Now United work Lindegaard. Come on now the year goal be no. And I Ferguson to be said that one the year can bench. Na the Lindegaard akwada 1-2 bi. Na yabana bench no. Am the year ba. The year was number 1 by time no because of say na form the AS Premier League no for the year no. O say that Lindegaard be dey kakra.
Na etesi na ni so.
So so I think that if Asare will stay at Kotoko, no number 1 because of say when your opportunity to go to the Blasters and BBS near effect 3 keepers or count no, he must be protected. Who protected and say and just oil lab because I know against has born or done just as I call it 3 million day.
Hey, I shall say.
And I say no, you have to let you understand. Say more, you should be relaxed. Oh, say no, boy, I'll die.
Koko kan want to go to share. Daka ka hal be share ko to kwa. Ka asare comedian dibo. Kuma. To kan no kre. Go man have to bad. You go say bad.
Goalkeeper.
Now go me.
And there were area balls here. The movement. What is a foul?
But anya foul be.
What is a foul?
Anya foul.
Enti mo ante say
Ah no, ka fara ka ho. How do you be think say foul?
How dey dem dey yanga.
Anya foul na
So, if we Blasters have make sure say that day no Blasters goalkeeper straight down would have been happy with the kind of go na share no. Eti and you say o man second choice relax. Eti say Oba it should be a second choice. That Usha, even though you have been told that you are number 1.
Assembisia. Prebiba.
Obetimi
Ada. But the most important thing is so mobile who the position.
Yes, I'm in position. Obano, say yeah, taking you or take on a bench. No a fair shot at the national team. Oh, for about no pry. Or put a fair check a car. Or buy no. Not national team no. Or film as a second choice. And national team go to say what about the match be. But over United, you have been told say number 2. It's a definite better bench na we. And I am amenda. Because Oban what I say you are coming to be a second choice too. Onana. Over the other unless there's a problem. And so I want the bench. What would the as a bench play behind I
coach is not your fair.
Senior, Mammy
Coach is not your fair to second choice.
I don't mind your second choice.
Onana mistakes maybe not as well.
But Onana is the first choice goalkeeper.
I must say unless
there is a coach is nifu say.
Coach is nifu say.
I say coach is nifu.
Coach is
no, I want to coach no. Oh, it's the man no. Was he Onana improved and he was one of the best.
One of their best players.
Consider goes to China Obia.
Premier League no pacho.
They was shot no.
40 is better.
Onana at 70.
Onana at
70. Senior. They was shot no ntimi China was already.
You see, very interesting. Say when you are comparing to what say what can assembly no. E bi hanso dey see agitum. So nya goalkeeper oba in case say when you obetimi ada fit into
yeah.
2 say oba sazo dey not just abrantere ade pa ah ko ba bi obetimi first choice say dey kire o
yeah.
Arsenal Ramsdale any
Raya.
Now Ramsdale is moving on.
Yeah.
Because he can't be
on tears as
a second choice goalkeeper. What I say, in the same way as 2 Asaris. Asari no only yes, we are required to consider the least number of goals in the Premiership, right?
Yeah.
Tono Kusasa pedigree no deba. No be second choice. Enti o can't renwa.
A bed.
A bed no. A bad day.
32.
What's it?
The age is 32.
32. That baby. What I say? But goalkeeper say the more the
I have only pick.
About only call. Oh, yeah, come here to audience so only picker. I feel no was about better than Jay. You go be Martin Bebre. Say sorry no. Ope kotoko pa chen has.
Benjamin Asare no.
Benjamin Asare no. Ope kotoko pa chen has. But ore competition obabisha ore onya binado. And I'm not joint tanta. Ope kotoko chen has. And yes, I kone has ka umawi because there are no. There are times that players we catch up with team no class me pacho. Muno mon kasa na monteso. Yeah, na menko. But Asare cancer, a Olympics Asare. On cancer, only a Benjamin. Benjamin Asare on cancer. Inti o way which is all no, bia. Now for you crabba, I would trim. And all the tail. But coming to Kotoko, a club he loves so much. But there is one somebody, what that national team. Many Makwakutuno. Only it's all way. Sade mani na. I don't know man I you know.
Is your to me convincing?
Thank you.
No bano tiasia. Perfect.
Convincing no kwa na enema mi no. Ebi bosu katu.
Katu say.
Lie Lions Ebi esikatu.
Lions eh.
Oh say ye color spy ko yi bi di sikatu. Wo de wano beka ebi so ano na ede. Enom di nya bi.
Senior say so wano de.
I'm saying me nyame anheda anto mesem kase bia but me nyame so me dia so you see de kotoko e ka kire no e bia masa sese wadi o 32 e dan kra bia wuntimi nsi bi ana se ejapade bi de
sika bibi
kase bia sika akwaje wa hwe masa da pedan bi si you understand I am multifaceted. What the fire ye what the fire ye te kasa won ne beka no ene be na dia to na wetia ba na obi okwo ti ka cho say we better league we better FA Cup matches
and Diego Lopez ne Casillas
so it's like that
mo say Mourinho problem akokonya Real Madrid no the first problem goalkeeping
Diego Lopez no go down
so ko ho no Casillas no ono
master ono local boy
now ko na e short ba ku mienu bi na fa
Diego Lopez make up
yes it you free one Carlo Ancelotti buy no and oh yes then Casillas should start playing the Champions League.
That's it.
Now Real Madrid target near La Decima. Into the Champions League. Now so that
I'm according La Decima.
La Decima no tini baby.
So at once what to master something. Kasa I decided you be place home. Ebia wo FA Cup on the one other nyina. Now we are that league no oda na se nima to una ho san ko hye ho. Ebia obeti ase.
Say Obed. Akwaya no other Real Madrid na nzin ocheche short a final yi ni free me. Lunin. So wa pile you.
Oba pile.
Apa lie. O say obe free ho.
Na so call you say obi san ko tu. You can team.
Obed na me ntie we.
Senior unchia na na mafo.
Hey!
Mincha wona me chat sisi o se mincha.
Wo si ye wie pe friend man.
Anti me friend man no.
Me ni number.
O jo number o me home review.
Sir, on your.
Obed na me ntie o.
Do am mincha Samuel Boateng or Netherlands on first show India.
Samuel Boateng
or monitor show.
Samuel Boateng.
Did you say
ya cha.
Anti Samuel Boateng din afa be pa ne pere we
ya cha no.
Ike kana na me church ade.
No just Samuel Boateng saje.
Ya cha no. Ka say ya cha no.
Ye ntie we.
Ya cha Samuel Boateng.
Enti Jibo. The goalkeeping department of Asante Kotoko will be interesting. I think it needs competition. You need competition, but competition should be managed in such a way that it will be a healthy competition. Every position being here competition wa brabo. When you competition, sometimes it ultimated that. And Sir Frederick Asara can 1 year contract with Asante Kotoko. Yeah, so I need 3 years, so about 2 1. So you see that Kotoko will start extension conversation. And I say, and wow, say any moment from now you can also lose him. Because they say, you know, Nkokase nipa na ye oba no call national team na asem. Asare has a solid management around him. So all steady articles are about Frederick Asare are enter into mainstream European major website. There's a website called Breaking the Lines. Omontro emfa player biaho. And they wrote about Frederick Asare. Omontro an article about Frederick Asare say he's the next solution to the goalkeeping problem of the Black Stars. Website this about strong story.
Management is strong.
Your website ketwa. Into Santo Koroko, that's a few started extension talks with him. Was a cafe back. And I said, any of your move Pibia just in case. Because I'm telling you, say Asare won't be here for long. Yes, he won't be here for long. So to me repeat the performance no in the last season now. Okay, I could call him Idiama Otakwa. Says our performance now no maybe in the first 7 matches. I have been January assembly. Yes, and it so me who players gram expect to say you would have film one start your talks away can a Blake can say Blake so I 6 months. Blaze to January now. I say January 6 months. I 6 na Blaze to the end. So at the American, but he will need competition. Asari will need competition because I think say the presence of Danlad help development as a goalkeeper. Because that go now Danlad neto now in a chance now be demua. Unko jinemu ma on sa so men for amotu. You always have to justify why you should be the number 1. And you can do that with competition. Say Fatal said and I bet 2 year or te bencha. When you sure so abem bubuda. Say ejuma no oni obi pre. There be ubaka so be anti ho. Because Fatal no background and the confidence to sing. Just with me and
Fatal then
say do.
Okay.
So what I say. So Kotko will need a top keeper. A top keeper out on a bench, I will say yes. There is something there. I bet me about that competition. And last season, we had the Siwa Brancasia. That's why you need to add goalkeepers to your list. Any goalkeeper be a new back one say Poitiers or Koda Chelsea now my bembuye. The one and Beckham say news I'm a package say go them the over Danache. And pass one the more compensate season a baby. So
you boy born who platforms ni bia mo so kakrakra no master te na sare wan as a mistake ba ko pe na
ba ko pe o ka se me twa juice ba ko bi so
no me ka say one game obebo na bia BBS wo game nim which e bia outfield player anu so gina park so be some mistakes na but no there
in goalkeeping your
next game no the goalkeeper there say
that's an elementary mistake we are
last barrier
there's an elementary mistake we are din ko fa adwene ba to say there ya pija bo say boy Diego be head shey keeper wo ba wo do nsa ina na eba
so be betimi
e be da ball na wo so be be awoko ada so be punch ako what I say uko so okuso na shewa almost you pull out bi has you pull out bi by number 2 no what's the name Ampadu you pull out bi kotoko number 2 no na oye fast asar committee oba ye no hu say ontimi mfa no a o san ko no data waja po no mache etu ya house isa e jump ye but ana we no intercept ye quickly number 2 kotoko number 2 no
o head
ya san isa e ba late
any part of goalkeeper when you bad day
that is where a very elementary goalkeeper nya bad day boy bitimi show why be a boss shot want to be on some
ade manu akwene na say we na boy
but who said that you are not expected to do that
okay
adebu a mistake bo keeper bia what asaramo level no the national team you know what I say you peja ball ba na so be committee what I say it becomes a you know I don't know I'm to go for can no more cause
me dey say
uncle back you know
they will need top keepers for now. I think sir for him to maintain his standard he will need a keeper that will give him competition.
Keeper we man competition.
Yes, for him
to keeper beba is munyina obi etimi start.
Yes,
potential
starter.
But if you be said no be man
because o stadium one say the caliber of keepers are not more than. So we drop one no dey asem for beba. Yas nipa bia no atimude ni na afa. Nyankopon bo ambo nipa ambassador so say yembebre. Nti we die ne mu say nipa nkasa and we get comfortable in life. Once on our board, Yakupon Bo Nipa,
Nipa so abra,
garden of
Abraham Brasso.
There be a Yakupon Bo Nipa, the train garden of it. Or not bring ho.
Adam Eve.
And the way Mujamuno Nipa Bren Kaya Brabon. Naturally, Nipa, we not comfort ka crabby. Nasu Bibia
Pushua, garden of Eden. Tell you bunny begin.
What you said,
Yakoda. Oh, Adam Eve, Adama.
If I do, no one.
na Yankopɔn sɛ mumu dwane saa ifa sɛ dimrika saa no
the mo shase ababi am dia bedu
enti issue ne say naturally nipa ankasa no bibia mpushi wa o get comfortable kakra bia o be relax. That's why motivation is to move out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
So you need keepers or you need another keepers who will give him a competition to push him to go beyond his limit. Now when you go beyond your limiter, it means you get positive performance. Money be so any pa. Enti yesre Masante Koroko team no. They need top goalkeepers. Not to come and relegate Fede Kasare, but to create competition. And the competition you could use back to add points to Asante Koroko.
Okay.
So keepers are performing anti.
Bafo yenye ne wi they say the aban say Danlad yes next week ko Ethiopia. Coffee Sports Club. Hona okwa 20 good aso. Omo ebesi kan o Confederation Cup nim. Na Goma here for so no, so much about competition by
champions.
Goma here, say Goma here to say Goma here to say Kenya Kotoko Anambwa. And I'm the biggest club in Kenya. Goma here, a club.
Boys now, Omunya good season Ogana Hanedi. A lot of
and they say me who are Demina, even though I am a when I first year football. APR for the flyer be Barbontin. Now we have flyer now. Yeah, rich will take a crack. We are Ghana and Who is almost in the face of the club. Fair. But as something in an say, Omo cons near born no. I dare change this in an
but ever come more because even this season, and I don't know, most of these guys are almost. And Kofiasman, medium. Yeah. Most of these guys, Jibo, they will move not because Omo person more Ghanaian teams no per se, but they are moving because the grass is greener elsewhere. The grass is greener elsewhere, and every time be enyan be who say and I say nantwe na modoma be who say grass be kama baby no they go there and feed. But just what I say, na me come Morris na no pano for what I'm told. 100,000 also be Jefi, sorry, 10,000 also be Jefi has for the so Omunya no. He's going to take 40,000. When you use 40,000, no. Had on 10 which 4. 40,000 cedis. Oh, no, cedis. No, we make 100,000.
Edusika sama ye keska memem.
Oh, must we go to Makore? What 40,000 in Kenya?
Me too for
what I say?
Yes.
Man 10,000.
Akomi asachi.
10,000. Ghana had the house 10,000. Ghana 10,000 cedis. But what if 40,000 in Kenya?
Send catch them and I'm went 0536161607 0201941461. Obetia friend oba ejumadi ni so mimi tumufo a muntie fetwe ye ba collect
yes we me ba na celebrate ni birthday
wow ba
Richard Martin minu ya ba ye me ba
okay
minu ya professional ba
okay na kwa me
champion
okay
oko school Kiss Castle Montessori School Kiss Castle Montessori School Obokrom ene na kwa me celebrate ni birthday we for ni nua ishira ne ma me
Zion now
professional yeah we should na kwa me happy birthday ana ne card na
yento aso
ana edi ma no
madame yenkola ne so oba na obodi na de ba bia ka se fia to asafe wasam na ediso hello
Jibo.
Yes sir
The Omega near Kusu.
Ome yanko
Already I made some years and America. The person catcher Harry said a young and a opera or can't have some like a different because who are open for director, sports director, who catch and say, well, no, I'm one who is. Okay, and I know about time you are. Which is about what you will do. And they are young, and they can. About what? ya settle ina no baba obese omu ya to su menu aya samabodu mo so omera ha na kabene samabodu ami fa ha sibi because omu fa coach ya o si sai o ka che coach si ya ma ba ha si na coach we ne ya papa e ji so waji watem ana ko watina ha ma ne be che no Brekum kra asa kire de o ya
Omega medase yenko ne kakra udin ba bia kasa finado asmato aso.
Hello, good evening.
Evening no.
We Omega so flow free second quite. Yes, I am Musmunchi even here hemu pa second quite.
Oh, and ma memfa kwanya na menchia sehwe kwai fo nyina. Wa kan de ye bebo abo ho kwa na be program ba ko why?
We dey me yo, we dey ma men come answer so. Ye be frɛ kotoko adwuma na ne ye no. In fact, why the omoya ade ma yeah, so no me timi ni mo tise tu na bana na me hwe no. One of the TV stations no my energy. The best I'm say open it back on Liverpool. You were finishing kakra. You say no one can say no. I say bidi no boy no. I say yellow say blue say then you no man yes because
Nina no ayana the count my run the men funny serious why
but you matter you know say ho do nti referee na da ko judge no yesre di ko so kakra ho my almost spend it 2 players be by best supporters no e bit me you be stand beer e bit me aye na we din that so na say group we din that so
okay that's yeah to us okay same no same no yenko okay odin ba bia kasa finado asmato aso Eba jo kwabra ma ne soma me why?
Yes, me kwabra me ka tisi o agent in Kansas South.
Kwabra yetio.
Nene page me show me program, be me ba so kakra. Ita cho has a folk. E tima the follow team na che, me che dey nyini pi, but my follow has a folk ache. Na ena no way the woman re ho pa. Baby, I said, damn, real way. And I know where's in the account. Yesterday, I'm paying for until that day. I come up. Almost I was coming to me. Mr. I was going to pay for more than 20 years. They defend and I saw a childish mistake. Yesterday, the second time, I started mistake in it. Kotokuya and possible person.
Okay, yes, that's it. Yen twaso udi baby akasa finado asma twaso.
Jibo.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Evening, opening.
But the Macadam Takwade. I was also over ready in this one. TV so Takwade for you to see a shamo panama bridge na match.
Takwade for your chiamo ye damase said the bia munya brenya da je ehweye. Yen twaso.
Jibo na me ka fatao. You know about Leicester City no. Ma bi the team bi wo Temeri omo ne transfer omo ne saka kadu.
Eh omo number 7 point something $million. Say dollars so se panso.
Me janso dia come